And today we're going to be talking about contingencies. Whether you're making an offer on a home or you're selling your home and reviewing offers, the right strategy can make all the difference, especially in a competitive market. Let's get started. Let me tell you about a recent experience with some wonderful clients of mine. They came to me looking for a bigger home. They were planning on growing their family and expanding their business, which they run from home. And the challenge was that they needed to sell their current home in order to buy their next one. Now, normally when you're making an offer contingent on selling your current home, it can put you at a disadvantage, especially in a seller's market. And let me tell you, in this particular market, we were up against 15 plus competitive offers almost every time that they found a house that they loved. Many of these offers had fewer contingencies, which made it even tougher for us to win. So we flipped the strategy. Instead of making an offer with the home sale contingency, we listed their home with the contingency of finding suitable housing first. This way, they could accept a great offer without the pressure of having to move before securing their next home. Once they had their home under contract, they were able to make a far more competitive offer on their dream home. And this worked. They secured an amazing deal and walked away in a way stronger position than if they had stuck with that traditional approach. Now let's talk about how sellers can make their home more attractive to buyers and avoid unnecessary contingencies. One of the best things you can do as a seller is to complete a home inspection before you list the property. Here's why this is a game changer. It provides transparency to buyers, and they can make an offer with full confidence, knowing there won't be any major surprises after they go under contract. This eliminates the need for an inspection contingency. When buyers feel secure about the condition of the home, they're more likely to waive that contingency, making their offer much stronger. Lastly, it helps you price the home correctly. If you already know about any necessary repairs, you can address them up front or factor them into the price rather than dealing with renegotiations later. Beyond the home sale and inspection contingencies, there are a few other important ones to be aware of as well. A failing septic tank is a big showstopper in this business. In Massachusetts, it is required to have a Title V certificate. If you're a cash buyer, this is an easy hurdle to overcome, but you certainly want to budget for that ahead of time. If you're contingent on a mortgage, however, your lender will require that certificate or plans to replace the septic tank along with a holdback in order to close on time. A holdback is when money is temporarily withheld from the seller until the issue is resolved. Sellers who have that Title V certificate in hand before listing can avoid last-minute surprises and delays. Here's an interesting contingency that can help your offer: use and occupancy. Sometimes sellers need extra time in the home after closing so they can have their funds from the sale, but have more time to physically move out. A use and occupancy agreement can solve that problem for the seller. So if you're a buyer putting in an offer and you're looking for a way to sweeten the pot, offering a use and occupancy can really make your offer stand out and make the transition much easier for that seller. Finally, we come to the financing and appraisal contingency. If a buyer is using a mortgage, they will include a financing contingency, meaning they can back out if they can't secure the loan. If this contingency is waived, the buyer takes all the risk in securing the funds to purchase the home. If they fail to secure lending or come up with the cash, they can forfeit their deposits. An appraisal contingency assures that if the home doesn't appraise for the agreed upon price, the buyer can renegotiate or walk away. Most often we see this come up when the purchase price is way above the asking price. If buyers want to strengthen their offer, they agree to cover this appraisal gap. The appraisal is required by the bank, and it's not the same as an inspection. So those are the most common contingencies. In short, the fewer contingencies a buyer has to include in their offer, the stronger that offer becomes. And on the selling side, when multiple buyers feel confident enough to submit clean, strong offers, that's when you have the most negotiating power. So whether you're buying or selling, understanding how contingencies work and how to navigate them strategically can make a huge difference. If you're thinking about making a move, we should chat. Drop your questions in the comments, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more real estate tips. See you in the next video.